Okay, I got some exciting stuff to share with you guys in this video. So get ready, because I'm about to show you something that's going to change Grow a Garden probably forever, but I think it's going to change it for the better. Some new pets potentially coming to Grow a Garden soon, and then some seeds, and then also some new videos from Gentle himself. Alright, so we're still in the Beanstalk update. It's just been the admin event for a few days ago. First, I'm going to talk about a pet I have talked about before, but I want to mention it before I continue. There's likely going to be a beaver pet in the future in Grow a Garden, because we don't have any beaver pets yet, and it only makes sense we are going to get one. And right here you have a beaver that's community made, but it's probably going to be implemented into the game. I'm not sure if the ability will be exactly like this beaver, but I think it looks great and it's probably going to come into the game in the future. And it's just the top of the iceberg, or whatever you say, tip of the iceberg, because there's been a lot of talk about, and it's going to sound a little bit weird, but basically NPCs being pets. You heard me correct, but they're not really pets. They're more like hired, you know, they're like a staff for your garden. That's probably the better way to say it, because as you saw in the thumbnail, there's likely going to be a pet, but not really a pet, more like a person that's hired. Sam is probably going to be someone you can hire for your garden so he can do stuff for you. I don't know what else to call it, but you can see it right here. This is Sam right here from the shop that's going to be in your garden doing stuff for you. And right now there've been talk about its ability being, he goes basically to someone else's garden and steals a crop, kind of like the kitsune and the raccoon pet. That's at least what it shows for now. This may change in the future. I do also think, even though I would love Sam to be like a little thief for me, but the problem is I don't think it fits Sam completely. I think something with gardening would make a lot more sense. I don't know, going around giving different plants mutations or something, or giving pets food, or, you know, something useful for your garden. I don't think the whole thief or stealing makes sense for Sam. Does look like he got something going on behind that face. So I think that's awesome actually, to bring in Sam like a hired staff for your garden. Look at that strawberry seed. Nice. And someone like, I don't remember his name. What is he called again? It kind of is like Sam, but like his brother or something. But yeah, he may also become like a staff you can hire with a different ability. And there's actually a lot of community talk about this. And I'm even going to show some posts some other people have made. This person right here have made a little worker's shop. Yeah, it's actually a great name, a worker. And basically, as you can see, it has Sam and has Steven. Okay, it's called Steven. And in this version, Sam is basically watering your plants when needed. But I don't think that makes sense neither, because he's supposed to be a transcendent, so it's a very OP worker. I don't think this is OP enough. And then there's also Steven that has a 35% chance to prevent players from stealing. I think that's a lot better. It is ascendant, so I guess that's even higher. But yeah, I like that ability a lot more, and I think people would love that. So basically, you have a 35% chance to basically waste other people's Robux when they're trying to steal from you. And maybe Sam could do that ability too, you know. Maybe he's going to prevent people from stealing from your garden. That would be awesome. Who knows? Who knows? It's all speculation at the moment. But I do think this worker shop, or whatever we can call it, probably is coming out in the future. I keep getting strawberry seeds. Have the Shiba Inu been buffed or something? It's not giving carrot seeds. It's like giving strawberries and good seeds constantly. And look at all my brain rot mutations. Everything has like the brain rot. And the brain rot is super good, because if you didn't know, it has a 100x multiplier to your plant's value. So if a plant has a basic 1 billion value, if it gets the brain rot, it takes 5 minutes with the lemon lion pet, it's 100 billion shekels just like that. So I would say right now one of the best pets to use is the lemon lion right here, and you should have 2 of these if you were actually in all the events, all the admin events. A worker shop is likely. Of course, Sam is not a pet, but it's going to look like a pet, I guess. But it's hired like a person, of course. And of course, we're going to get a new update in pretty much 5 days from now. Because when the updates arrives, it's been 2 total weeks. That means we are going to get a new seed. That's usually how it works. A lot of people are speculating which seed it's going to be. And personally, I have a few suggestions. One is the elder grape. You can see it right here. I mentioned it before. I think it'll make a lot of sense. Another seed is an upgraded version of the beanstalk. I think the chances are a lot lower now when we didn't get it here in the beanstalk update, because that would have been the golden time to get it, but we didn't, so it's probably not going to happen. And then of course the giant blueberry I've talked about before. I think that could easily happen. I think it looks great, and it is kind of like the next seed in line to be upgraded, if that makes sense, because the last one was the elder strawberry right here. There's the normal strawberry, and now it should be the blueberry. And of course, recently I talked about a mushroom, a candy mushroom that I think could come out in Halloween. I think it'll make a lot of sense, and it's going to be an awesome plant. Probably an event seed, not in the seed shop, but who knows, who knows. We'll see. I'm getting a lot of mutations right now. Wow. Also been talked about a new sprinkler soon coming out. Then I talked about the sprinkler and a new one coming out. It's a little bit too early, but actually the Grandmaster sprinkler been here for like over 2 weeks now. So we are probably going to get a new sprinkler soon. Which one is it going to be? I'm guessing it's going to be a transcendent sprinkler, something similar to the one on the screen. Don't make a lot of sense to me, at least. We'll see. Speculation. If this video gets over 2,000 likes, I'm going to give away 3 of these packs right here, chest I should say, to a random person commenting Roblox username in the comment section. But the video has to get 2,000 likes before I pick a winner. You guys can do that, come on. I know you can. Also, I've talked about a new prehistoric merchant potentially coming to the game. I'm not going to talk too much about it, but I think it makes sense because a lot of the merchants we got currently is from old updates, like the bee merchant and the crate merchant, and many other merchants are from old updates. So it only makes sense we got a prehistoric merchant and with time a potential sin merchant. And yeah, these merchants are going to have OP stuff from those events. Could be Bone Blossom, could be Kitsune, like it could be all these good stuff. Yes, when stuff is told to be not obtainable, it's not always going to maybe be like that. It could still come back to the game. There's no promise, there's nothing saying that it cannot come back, you know. There's no contract signed. In the end, Grow a Garden decides what comes back and what doesn't. Look at my big giant pine cone right here. Rainbow. Looks awesome. By the way, would you guys rather have me give away like a Roblox thing, or maybe like a rare pet, you know, like this right here, or even something like this right here? Do you want giveaways for pets or like Roblox package, you know, like this? Tell me in the comment section. Also, I'm sorry if I'm a little bit harder to understand in this video. It's soon bedtime for me, but I wanted to make this video before I go to bed because I'm very excited to share this news with you. And of course, it's going to rain. Come on. And we're probably going to get more machines soon. Gentle himself told us we're going to get a bunch of machines, but we haven't seen any new machine yet. Like, we're supposed to get a fertilizer machine, like a hatching machine, I don't remember what it's called, and potentially even an upgrading machine, so you can upgrade your crops. Basically put in like, let's say, a candy blossom, and it can double its size, but it can also fail and you will lose that candy blossom. And a lot of other machines potentially coming soon to Grow a Garden. By the way, check out my other videos, they're probably on the screen right now. Some of them are actually quite good and important, but sadly it's not always the videos do well, so check them out. New machines, new seeds, and so much more. So that's it. Bye bye.